Okay, so we are talking about the cosmic energy wave that is coming, and I really want to. I'm at a point where I hear about it so much and feel it. I've been feeling it for a long time, actually, like a month or two. Like we're getting over the hump for some reason. Like after this, everything will be effortless, like it's over, like everything's done, like we're done. And I wanted to ask Oliver, I'm asking Oliver, hey, when is it coming? What is it exactly? And how does it affect us, and how to prepare for it, and how to enjoy it rather than resist it? So some guidance and advice on this wave X, people are calling. We're not calling it that. We're calling it what? Upliftment of humanity wave. Cosmic energy. Okay. So, Oliver, anything else you want to ask? How to, yeah, how to take not precaution, how to integrate with this energy. That's it, I think. Yeah. Okay. So the wave X, this is Master Guide Oliver. So the wave X is not precisely called that. In the cosmic energy level, it's extremely high for your planet. So you haven't had this. What we're doing is saving a whole lot of energy and aiming it straight at the planet's core so that you may uplift yourselves. So a lot of self-love, a lot of self-healing is going to, after this September ending, I'm going to say ending because there's no specific, it's around the 28th is the highest peak, but not everybody's going to feel it like that. That's the trick. The trick is you're going to feel it when you open up to it, if you open up to it. So it could be before, and then you might shut down, okay? But technically, it's at its highest the 27th and 27th and the 28th. Okay, so that's going to be like the hardest hitting if you are constantly opening to energy. So that's going to be like the peak of the wave, which is the strategy for absorbing it is to go into yourself and relax. Have meditative. So here's how to survive this wave without resistance, because if you happen to resist the changes that are calling you home, it's going to feel like a home frequency. Something inside you is going to respond to this energy. Okay. When this something inside you responds, you can either choose to accept it, okay, move past it, respond to it, ignore it, act on it. So you're going to have all these choices what to do with the energy. So to survive the energy, okay, we're saying survive. Cosmic energy wave is not so hard that you can't survive it, but a lot of changes are going to take place on the planetary system. This is going to evolve the whole of humanity. And I say that lightly. You're going to see a lot of evolution from natural disasters. I'm sorry to say that, but you guys kind of need that kind of wake-up call. A lot of you are cleansing yourselves from the old system, and it has to be destroyed. Okay, you're asking for this. Your evolution depends on it, and you want it. Most of you on the planet, almost all of you on the planet want evolution. You want things to change. You feel like things are stagnant in terms of economy, work, natural well-being, living conditions. Something is missing. All of you are starting to feel like this isn't enough. I need more. And nothing seems to satisfy you yet. And a lot of you are either finding spaces within yourselves to feel fulfilled, like gratitude, peace, self-love. You're coming into terms of aspects of self because the frequencies you're feeling are so negative that you have no choice but to, okay, what do I do? Like, like I need to feel better now. So a lot of you are slammed with this energy already, and it's bringing you to a point, if you don't focus on yourself and your own well-being and your own systematic gratitude, self-love, upgrades, working for yourself, doing nice things for yourself, treating yourself nice, comfort, stability, all those things that are good for you, if you're not focusing on that, eventually your day turns into a nightmare, and then you're left with all these questions for yourself. So a lot of you are literally dropping or shedding all the old programs and making different priorities, like well-being is a priority. That hasn't happened before so much. But on a conscious level, in terms of human evolution, you're all doing this within internally, and this wave is going to push you even harder. So disasters are a way of cleansing the planet. Sorry, guys. And you are gonna, you're evolving with the planet. So you're on the planet, you're human, so you're internally, as the planetary alignment changes, you are changing. So in this lifetime, you made this contract, you made agreements, your soul knows what's going on. So now on the conscious level, on the human level, on the aspect of self that is forward and outward, okay, we call it the ego, the self that is watching, the self that makes most decisions, and so on and so forth. On the surface one, okay? We're bringing it to the conscious mind. So what we're saying is integrate with this energy, because it's going to be good for you. It's good for you now. You're already feeling it. It's not like old programs haven't been evolving, but this X wave, this cosmic energy from Mother Love, what is that? What's divine feminine energy? Not just that, but integrated with the male masculine energy. Okay. So this wave, X, we call it X, cosmic energy wave, it's going to hit you, and it's going to make you aware of your divine self in terms of aspects of femininity, okay, integrated with the masculinity. So you're going to have a awareness of not only one, but the two, and the two of them together. Ooh. Okay, so this is the conscious awareness. You're going to be very aware of who you are in terms of role playing, what kind of role you play, what kind of energies you express, and all of that is going to shed and evolve into a masculine divine balance. And in terms of masculine, you're going to move forward and push that back, because the masculine is invading a little bit. It's going to be pushed back. The feminine is going to be honored a bit more. So your feminine selves, and both male and female, now this isn't gender specific, obviously, hopefully we know that. Not gender specific, I am telling you. So if you're a male, you're still going to start honoring all of a sudden your female sensitive self. Feelings are going to be amplified, and you'll have no choice but to integrate into that self, because the self of feelings is infinitely connected to the heart space, which is your heart, your wisdom, your love, your centric connection to greater source of self. And that is the main purpose of this wave, to open up, to connect deeper with your divine feminine self, and the masculine gets integrated. And then you move forward. So the extremist masculine masses, like the government and the school systems and the structure of society, is going to collapse a little bit more. And then divine masculine self is going to have to evolve, because it will no longer serve its own purpose itself. It will disintegrate, because all of you are in this energy together, and what was acceptable before will no longer be pleasant, and you will know it. You will know it to an amplified circumstance. You will find yourself integrating into this energy very quickly after September. Up to December, you're pretty much done with the first wave. Okay, so let's talk about that. So we wanted to mention Scott's question, which have been a long time coming, but this is part of that divine timing we wait for. So in terms of natural disasters and weird things happening and a lot of activity on the news, that's going to be amplified. On the 28th, you're going to see a lot of weird, strange mismatch of things, and things suddenly just coming to a crunch. And people are going to walk away from TVs. It will be so uncomfortable, the energy of, because if you're too, so, okay, this is how it goes. If there is a new energy that is more evolved, okay, and is stronger in terms of love, because love is the most powerful source in the universe, and you can bet your money on that. You're going to see the old negative collapse, and the news eats that shit up. They love it, and they're going to focus on it. So you're going to see a lot of negative stuff disintegrate. And if you're the kind of person that tunes into that, you will see it, and you will feel it, and you will feel the discord. So I suggest you pull away from the news, even for a little bit. Don't focus so much on what's going wrong. Focus on your own life and how you want to feel better today. That is the best advice I can give you. Don't focus on what's happening on the outside world. Focus inward, because your outside world is simply a reflection of the collective energy. If every person took the time out to meditate, find peace, accept things as they are, allow, and focus love on themselves, what would be the most loving thing I can do, right? How can I love myself right now and feel those feelings? That's the divine feminine. The divine feminine wants to be now expressed. It is coming right through you. So this wave is coming right through you, and something on the inside is going to respond to it. And watch it. Watch it, because it's going to call you in your head, your name, and it's going to be, wouldn't it be nice too? And all of a sudden you'll find yourself expressing your feelings more and your leisurely time more. People are going to want to relax more and do things they didn't do before. Okay, that's going to be very important, to have a balance of like active activity and then relaxing and absorbing and really enjoying life. And you're going to have like the seesaw of that. Okay, so that before, where you have mental activity all the time in action, that's going to collapse a bit. So your government, preschoolers will not feel the same. Okay, they will cry, and if you put them in front of the TV, they'll become very unhappy. Okay, that's not the divine masculine balance in them. That's just you being lazy. So get off your ass, and they're going to start to scream. The little ones you call kids are going to amplify this energy. You will see it in them more than anyone, and they will act out this energy so much that you will collapse with exhaustion trying to pull the old paradigms, the old systems, back onto them. When you try to put the shadow back onto them, they will rebel and they will push you back as much as they need to. So back off your kids and relax and let the changes take place, because if you don't, you will suffer. It will hurt you. You will not allowing yourself to integrate with the energy will hurt you. You will literally resist what is, and this is what is, and you will amplify your own discord, your own disalignment, your own suffering. It's just the suffering you're experiencing is just a pulling away from the source of who you are, and the source of who you are knows exactly what to do in this time. So surrender to your feelings. What do I feel like doing? What's the most helpful, joyful thing I can do right now? More specifically, what's the best feeling thing I can do right now? And then go and do that. and then keep going through the wave, at least for the next 8 to 10 months, because that's how long this wave is going to reverberate through Earth. Then it'll be done. Okay, then you'll see the changes take place, and you will be in a very different state of mind by the end of the next 10 months. All the changes will have integrated into the planet. That's the time frame. So with the first wave, the first So in terms of time frame, this is how it is. The next 3 months will be the first integration. So those who are light attuned, like light workers, star seeds, anyone who is especially aware of this energy or attuned to the higher realms will integrate within the next 3 months. Okay? Then then that group of people will have that energy instilled in them, and it becomes part of the collective. As it becomes part of the collective, the second wave or generation of people will then integrate that wave into themselves. So for that second wave of integration inside the human being, it will take 6 months and then 9 months. Okay, so the first wave of human beings integrating this energy will pave the way for the second wave. Okay, so after 6 months, you'll have the next level of people. 2.3 billion people will integrate on the second wave alone. Okay, so the second wave will be like the majority of the ones who are going to uplift the rest. Okay, so everybody else is on that third wave. By the nine month, everybody else will have picked up on the changes, picked up on their energy, and everybody collectively will evolve into this new state of mind. 21 hertz is the new pentagram. Pentagram. How do you say that word? Pentagram. System. 21 hertz is what we're moving up to. Slowly and gently, we'll get there eventually. This is like a boost of energy. You need this. You want this. This is part of the growing up of the soul. Okay, so you're evolving into this energy. Does that make sense? Have I talked enough? Yeah. Yeah, you have. Okay. So that's it. How to prevent ungrounding. I'm just going to mention this one last thing before we go. So crystals, or whatever tools of grounding you have within your household, meaning walks, reading, doing yoga, exercising gently, obviously meditating is very grounding, but doing spiritual things, spiritual practices that relax you on the inside, that take your mind away from solving problems, being very busy and thinking about what to do next, and the busyness of it will take you away from the wave. So you need to integrate these energies by relaxing and allowing yourself to have your practices, to do yoga or walks, or what we are suggesting is crystals if you can, okay, or hobbies that really like knitting, things like that. Watching TV, not the best thing. It depends on what you're watching. If it relaxes you and helps you to let go of everything, going outside for walks is also very important for grounding. So hematite grounds you directly with its frequency. That means that you can lay down and relax, and it doesn't take much for you to be grounded, because hematite brings that energy out of you. It literally pulls it outwards and you can feel it. So When you can wear hematite, you're good. Jet is also good for grounding. Jet is good for grounding. Okay. What other crystals are good for grounding? Garnet will also help you transition in this time. Garnet is very important at this time, actually. Building blocks of the DNA so you can absorb the energy faster and quicker. Wear garnet. Okay. Hematite would be obviously the other one. Anything else? Something to do with the light body. You're showing me sunstone. Divine will. Keep going. Merkaba. Light body. Divine will. And the sunstone. How does sunstone integrate you into this energy? It uplifts you. So you can meet the high frequency of the demand of the energy itself. And then if you combine that with a grounding crystal, you'll absorb the energy much faster. And then garnet. So that's your trinity. Oh, that is neat. So garnet, sandstone, and the grounding crystal, hematite. Fantastic. Okay. Maybe we can make some jewelry out of that. Maybe. Maybe we can. Maybe we can post it. Ooh. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. That's my, what do we call it? Update on the frequency that's coming to Earth on the 28th of September. Calling it Energy X. Mostly it's a cosmic mother energy that is coming. It's going to integrate you into your feeling heart and transform your energy. By the end of September, you will feel uplifted and very inspired to go in your own direction. Okay. Thank you very much.